Hi guys, I'm Michelle Lozano. We made our own superhero for this project. He's called the Regenerator. Um, the Regenerator. He has super healing abilities. Not only does this benefit himself, but it benefits others as well. Um, his powers include rapid tissue repair. He can heal skin, muscles, and minor bone fractures at an instant pace. But he can't regrow organs, but he can regrow limbs, but that wouldn't be as instantly compared to healing scratches, burns, or fractures. Um, the Regenerator is a superhuman who has developed a power to repair injuries almost instantly compared to humans who don't heal as fast as him. Humans already self heal and we heal at our own pace. It's just at a very slow pace, of course. Um, Such as like for um, a scratch, it might take like weeks, maybe months. It depends on how deep it is. But compared to the Regenerator, it would go away as fast, and like the skin will be basically like brand new. It might it'll be a scar, but I was but it would heal instantly. Um, so to do this, it would rely on multiple body systems to work together to achieve the healing process. However, it's just at an incredible fast speed compared to humans, regular humans. Okay, one of the body systems it would impact the most, it would be the endocrine system. The endocrine system controls the body using hormones and chemical messengers that are sent throughout the blood to go throughout the body. Because and it also regulates growth, metabolism, stress, reproduction, and homeostasis. So the endocrine system would affect every single body system in your body. Some of the major glands the endocrine system includes would be the pituitary, thyroid, adrenal, pancreas. So what the endocrine system does, it keeps the body balanced and functioning by sending chemical signals throughout the blood for it to reach the body systems. Another another body system it would well, the blood. One of the other it would go into the veins more. Okay, okay, not a body system, but it's a very important tissue that impacts every single body system. And also, this factor, the blood is the most important factor into healing compared to any other thing in the body. So, for example, a wound, an open wound, when you're bleeding, what the first step would that blood would do is to stop the bleeding um, from coming out the body. So blood cells would quickly clump together to form a clot in order to stop the bleeding from outside the body. Uh, Platelets and fibrin would create a net that seals the wound. The second step would be inflammation. Macrophages would fight off the infection. And then the third step would be growth and rebuilding. So red blood cells would bring up red blood cells carry oxygen to create new tissue. Then the new tissue begins to fill in. This is still part of the healing process. And then the last step would be maturation, and the tissue gradually becomes stronger. So this all play a part into healing. This is also what humans go through. This would probably take, it depends on the wound, but I would say months for it to be fully healed. Maybe two, like three. But and most of these would leave a scar. For blood isn't just for circulation, it's the primary force behind the entire healing process. Another body system that goes into healing, it would be the cardiovascular system, especially the heart and the blood vessels. What the cardiovascular system does, it transports oxygen, nutrients, hormones throughout the body. As the heart continues to pump two circuits, it would be pulmonary and systemic. And then the arteries, veins, capillaries, and everything in between. They play a role in just carrying the blood in desired location, which would be all throughout the body because we have veins and arteries everywhere. And then, but the main point of the cardiovascular system would be just to keep every cell alive by delivering what it needs and removing what it doesn't. The last system I'll talk about today would be the immune system. Um, I think humans are really reliant on this system to fight off pathogens. That's what the immune system is for. It's to protect the body from pathogens. We have two types of immunity in our um, body system. Innate would be the fast and non uh, would be a fast but a non-specific response to pathogens. And then the adaptive immunity would be a slower but a specific response to pathogens. So the adaptive immunity, you would have already it, your memory cells would already have like adapted to the pathogens, so it would target that specific pathogen rather than it being broad and it doesn't know what it's attacking. So, and then the white blood cells detect and attack threats. The immune system also move immune cells where they need to be throughout the body to various body systems. Sorry, the immune system identifies dangers and removes them to keep the body safe and healthy. So these are all the not all, but these are the most important body systems that go into healing abilities, especially for humans as well. Am I excited? Thank you so much.